Hello everyone, welcome back. Today in this tutorial, I am trying to explaining about the problem is reverse a given string. So this is the one of the mostly asked interview program. So we can write the solution in three ways. Let me try to explain one by one. So first approach is by using a reverse method. Second approach is by using new string. Third approach is by using swapping. So first one is reverse method, right? By using reverse method. So in any programming language for strings, we have some methods. So one of the method will be reverse. By using that reverse method, we can reverse the string. So, but it is not recommended. Why? Because in interview round, interviewer may not expect a solution by using reverse method. So that's why it is not recommended. So second one is by using new string. So new string is nothing but first I will create one blank new string. So whatever given input string, I will convert it into character array. So with that character array, I can traverse the characters from end to begin. So at the time of iterating each character, I can append to this newly created, blank string. So then string will be reversed. So this is second approach. So this is also not good solution. Why? Because if we can observe the time complexity and space complexity, so time complexity is, so for given input string of length n times we need to iterate big O of n. So from end to begin n characters are there, so n times we need to iterate. And moreover that space complexity is, so you are trying to create exactly new string with n, whatever given input string, if we can imagine n, again you are trying to create string with length n. So again space complexity will be, you are trying to create one more blank whole new string, right? So in that case space complexity also big O of n. So if we can uh, observe the solution by using swapping logic, so these two will be reduced. So for swapping logic, time complexity will be n by 2. So we can reduce the time complexity from n to n by 2. Of course this also comes under big O of n only. So space complexity will be big O of n to big O of 1. Only one extra special character we can create at the time of swapping. Here time complexity is half of the time complexity is reduced comparing with the new string approach, and moreover that space complexity will be from big O of n to big O of 1. So that's why swapping logic is the recommended one. So if you know any other approach for reverse a given string, make a comment in comment section. Now let me try to write the pseudo code for this problem. Reverse a given string. Let me try to write first pseudo code for this problem. Then I will write the code in IDE. So here I am trying to take input string, variable name is str, and the value is, I am trying to consider coding. So I am trying to convert this string into character array by using one of the method to char array. So next one I am trying to declare one start index variable. Start index is 0 and end index variable, end index will be length minus 1. str length minus 1. So next I am trying to take one while loop for iterating. So while starting index is less than end index, then do the swapping logic. So first I am trying to store starting character in, starting index character in temporary variable char t character array of start index. I will explain why this is required, what is the importance of this temporary character. Once I will write the pseudo code, I will explain. So next what I am trying to do, so I am trying to assign character array of starting index to character array of ending index. Ending index character I am trying to assign in starting index. So previously stored temporary character I am trying to store in character array of ending index. So now let me try to explain what is the importance of this t. So imagine our input string is, so at the time of moving this character G to C, if I can move without this temporary character variable, I mean at the zeroth index character, if I did not store in temporary variable, so what it will happen? Let me try to explain. So this G I am trying to move in first position, right? So if I can do without this temporary character, C will be overridden. So this is data loss, right? First we need to store that C in safe place, I mean temporary character. Then we can assign that end character to start index, otherwise it will be overridden. That is the problem. So for that, first what we need to do, first we can declare one temporary character. So we can move this C in safe place. So here, then I can move that G to here. Mean first, I mean zeroth index position. Once it is moved, then we can move that previously stored temporary character to end index, I mean last. So this C I can move to here. So that is the importance of temporary variable. Now you understood what is the use of this t. So that's what I explained here. So space complexity will be 1. Why? Because to store this extra character. So how we can achieve this n by 2? Let me try to trace out. Let me try to trace out from starting. So starting index, ending index, condition. So initially starting index will be 0, ending index will be, length will be 6, right? 5. So 0 less than 5, true. So it will enter into while loop. Now initially the cursor will be here and ending index cursor will be here. So once the condition is to enter into while loop, so first statement, store this first character in safe place, I mean temporary variable, move to here, then move this G from end to begin here. Now again previously stored temporary character move to last. Now one iteration is done. So again at the time of iterating we need to handle one important point. I need to explain, that's why I make here space. Why? Because once the first iteration is done, we need to move this character, I mean this cursor. So from G to here, and again this last character, I mean last cursor from C to N, like this we need to move. So for that what we need to do, we need to increment start index and decrement end index to move the cursor from begin to end towards and end to begin towards, like that. So to do that, this is the one important point you need to remember, otherwise it will go to infinite loop. Why? Because start index is always less than end index, 0 less than length minus 1, it will go to infinite loop. So that's why you need to increment and decrement. So in second iteration, once the at the time of once it is swapping is done, so we need to make it is 1 and it is 4. So again 0 less than 4, true. Again same process, move this O in safe place, then N will be moved to, I mean first index, right? I mean zeroth index is already done, it will move to last second index again. So here we need to increment the value. So value will be, starting index will be 2, ending index will be third, I mean 3. So now again the cursor we need to move once we did increment and decrement. So this cursor will be moved to here and this cursor will be moved to here. Now condition we need to check. So condition again true. So here previously it will be 1, now 2 less than 3, again true. Do the same process. So store d in safe place, and I will be moved to here, and previously stored temporary variable moved to here, like this. So at the time of swapping we are trying to increment and decrement, right? Here the value will be 3, here the value will be 4. I mean, here it will be 3, the value will be 2. Now 3 less than 2, false. We reached our target. Now here start index and end index are overlapping, that's why condition is false. Now while loop will be break, exit into out of while loop. Then this logic will be, we are storing in character array, right? In character array we are trying to move the positions of these characters. Now if we can observe that our we reached our target. So what is our source coding? So what is our target? This is the source, and target will be G N I D O C. So same order we got, right? So after tracing. So this is about reverse a given string by using swapping logic. So this is the simplest one. I hope you understand this logic. So only one while loop with swapping technique. So now let me try to write the code in IDE. So here I am trying to write the solution for reverse a given string by using swapping technique. So first I am trying to declare one input string. So same value I am trying to take. So then I am trying to convert that given input string into char array. So by using to char array. So character array I am trying to assign. Next I am trying to declare two variables. So first one is start index and end index. So end index will be length minus 1, right? Str dot length minus 1. So next I am trying to use one while loop to iterate. So I am trying to check the condition like start index is less than end index. So first I am trying to create one temporary variable. I already explained what is the use of this temporary variable. So I can say here temp char. So from that character array start index character I am trying to store in temporary variable. So once that 0th index character in safe place, then I am trying to assign end index character to first index. So end index, then previously stored temporary character I am trying to store in end index, whatever I can copy from here. So this is the simple logic. So one point you need to remember here. So what is that important point? So if I did not handle start index plus plus and end index minus minus, it will go to infinite loop. Let me show you that. If I can run now, see here it is going to infinite loop. Let me try to stop manually. So important point, you need to increment start index and decrement end index. So this is the logic. Now let me try to print that reversed string. Inside that character we have all characters swapped in character array. Now this character array I am trying to pass to string class constructor. Now let me try to print it. So we got the right reversed string. So before that let me try to print before and after, I mean before swapping and after swapping. So before it will be coding. So here G will be moved to first position, C will be moved to last position, N will be moved to first second position, O will be moved to last second position. So I will be first third, D will be last third, like that it is reversed. So not only coding, any string if we can pass, like Now let me try to observe. See here, it is reversed, right? So if we can observe the, time complexity here. So anyway, here you are finding, right? Space complexity is only one character I am trying to declare. So if I can make one counter variable, so I said, right, n by 2 we can achieve by using swapping logic. So let me try to provide one counter variable here. How many times it is iterating? So once that while loop is true, I'm trying to make that count plus plus. Now let me try to print that count value as well. Now if I can run it. So what is the length of that string programming KT? So 3 and remaining 3 and 3 9, 12, 13. So for 13, let me try to print it. Otherwise, we need to calculate manually. We have method like str.length, right? Now let me try to run it. So 13 characters, length will be 13. We are trying to iterate 6. Exactly n by 2 we are trying to achieve, right? So this is the best solution for reverse a given string by using swapping technique. So I hope you got, you got some understanding knowledge of reverse a given string with best approach. So if you like the content, hit on like button and subscribe Programming KT. Thanks for watching.